All right. So I'm going to go into general here. Yay, it says I'm live streaming because I am. Hey guys. All right, I'm going to try to get this together. I'm a little early, so please forgive me. No, I want to do it like this. I'm trying to figure out which way I wanted to do it. And of course, I didn't know because I just don't know. But I'm going to start at 9:30, and I won't start like just on the jump reading. I figured out a couple of things. I can't go on my Discord live. Like, I'm on my Discord live right now, but I can't like do my video stream. And I just saw that I had like a message. What did I miss? What did I miss? I'm like just doing a whole bunch of stuff, huh? Slow your roll, slow your roll. Oh, I'm gonna exit quietly there. Oops. Came back here. This is where I want to be. Live readings. I am not staging tonight. Let's see. We got that. We got that. We have this. Okay, so I'm going to move my Discord over. Let me see if it'll let me move it over. I'm going to move it to my other screen so I can see what's happening over here. And then I'm going to go into the chat. And I'm going to go down. Okay. So yeah, at least I know I can see these now. With the exception of Facebook. Gotta love that Facebook. But I am streaming on Twitch. Twitch. Done. Okay. I don't know what that's about, but all right. Okay, that's what that's about. All right, so I can't be on Twitch on my phone and on here live either. I was like, did it just say I was playing GTA? I'm not playing GTA. I promise y'all, I'm not playing GTA. It should have gone in announcement. I think that's where it went. Has anybody like tried Discord? Yeah, it's in Discord. It's an announcement. I like Discord, by the way, and I'm like slowly moving. And this is my version of my messy bun, so apologies, but not really, because I meant to do it like that. And you see my hair back there from yesterday, how raggedy it is, and how the other one is all nice and straight. That's what a cheap wig looks like, for real. Okay, so we have that. Let's see. Oh, you look so adorable, Helen. Oh, sexy. She looks really nice.
Darling, you look good.
Thank you. All right, so it's 9:31. Hello. Okay, I feel weird sometimes because I try to like figure things out, and sometimes I figure them out because I'm not technologically inclined is the correct word. Oh, I was like, why do I need my phone? See, this is what happens when you, right before you go on live. Okay. The reason I have my phone is because I'm going to be reading from my phone from chapter 1 anyway. And just for those of you who don't know, I'm going to be reading from Interwoven, and I'm going to read some of chapter 1. I don't know. I might even read all of it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. If I stop at a really good place and we're like, go, then I'll keep going. And yes, I got gussied up because this is for my new release on Tuesday that I co-wrote with the amazing Renee Folsom, who I was hoping was going to show up tonight, but I know she's not feeling that great. So Too bad, so sad. If you're here, please feel free to say hi. Oh, wait, I know what I. That's what I need the other screen for. I was like trying to figure out why I needed the other screen, and it came to me because of Facebook. Duh. Duh, Facebook. Okay. Let me go to my page where it should also be streaming so that I can answer questions should anybody have any or comments, whatever. Because I can't see the comments on here, which I think is ridiculous. Okay, does it even say? Okay, it does. It says this video is now live. Okay. So hopefully I'll be able to see the comments down at the bottom. If not, I apologize in advance. Oh, wait, let me try one other place. Because I'm streaming here and I think I'm also streaming in my group. I could be wrong. Oh, no, LJ shared. Okay. Yeah. It's sort of kind of. Dang, it posted a lot in there today, like 3 different times. Like, I apologize. And I don't know why I keep saying like. It shouldn't be like that. Let's see. Let's see what the notifications say. All right, Tiger's Eden. Like, I apologize. And I don't know why I keep saying like. It shouldn't be like that. Let's see. And there's like a 10-second reverb. Let me go ahead and close this out. That's not what I wanted to do. But I apologize. All right. I guess I have to go to my page like this to see it. I don't remember how I did it. Okay, here we go. I've figured it out now. So now I can see comments when anybody posts a comment here. I can see the comments from Twitch here, so that's not a problem. And then for Discord, hopefully nobody tags me there, but I will see. Okay, so Renee Folsom and I wrote a reverse harem with dragon shifters, and it's a mesh of paranormal and dystopian. And the reason I say dystopian is because it's like far in the future. You know, there's some limited resources, you know, all those things that make up a dystopian, all those key ingredients that you need. And so basically she is set in this time, the female character, and she gets to, you know, hook up with 5 dudes, which is why the series is called The Sacred Six, because 5 plus 1 equals 6. I'm sorry. I seem tired, but I'm not. It's my anniversary today, so I've been doing a lot today. I had cake. I made a nice dinner. I made roast with veggies. It was really good. And then just trying to get stuff together. But yeah, I've been doing the most. Did this finish printing? I printed something. So yeah, that's what I have coming out on Tuesday. So on Tuesday, nice big release. If you guys haven't already grabbed it, Helen, yeah, I had me some love today as well too. Gotta love my gals. So Tuesday, make sure if you haven't pre-ordered already that you do, and I'll go ahead and drop the pre-order link in the feed because it'll let me. I think it will anyway. We'll see right now. I was able to chat last time. So yeah. I'm surprised I haven't seen Raquel yet. I'm sure Raquel will jump on here any minute now. But I'm happy to have Helen. Hello. Interwoven. Let me hit y'all with that pre-order link. The pre-order link. The pre-order link. What would really have been nice is if they did the short link for me. But they don't do the short link. Oh, wait, here we go. I'm lying. I was like, it would be really nice if they did the short link for me. So here, I'm going to post it here. Cannot post message to some channels. Okay, perfect. We know this. So it should post, hopefully, well, I think it's just going to post in Twitch, and then I'll post it over here on Facebook. Pre-order link. Bum, 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 bum. So yeah. Okay, that's Psycho. So apparently you can see, maybe it's because I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. um, so yeah, I'm going to read. And then as you guys know, when I read, I offer commentary. I talk stuff about the characters because that's what we do. Like when we read books, we literally like, I don't know if everybody does this, but I have internal conversations with myself and I'm like, wait a minute, did that just happen? Why is this happening? And I'd be like, girl, you better go do something. So yes. And I know everybody probably has some amazing things they're doing Saturday night. I know I will once I jump off of here. I'm gonna go do some amazing things tonight, like watch TV with my husband. Actually, I'm gonna watch a K-drama and I might get on GTA 5. So might be something like that. All right, so here is the synopsis for Interwoven. Oh, Helen, you're home alone? Oh, well, that should be nice. No kids, no hubby. I know it's dark in Tennessee. Tennessee. Okay, let me stop. Tigress, back it up. No more drinking soju before live readings. Okay. Synopsis. My name is Shavaria Stark, but I'm not known for my name. I've always wanted to run from this life I'm forced to live, a life of slavery and oppression. And I know I did this last night, but just to explain for anybody who watches this after the fact, it is not that type of slavery. It is the dystopic slavery where, resources are low and people have to like pound away at the lane. But I don't touch on the atrocities. I think we might mention them, but not even to the extent that you're thinking. It's not that type of slavery. I mean, slavery is slavery and oppression is oppression, but we're talking in a dystopic time period, right? Okay. So I thought the annual selection would be my ticket out of this hell. So when another woman from my camp is chosen to be the lady of an elite house, I'm forced to take matters into my own hands. In this harsh world, I have no allies. I am the only person I can depend on to pave my future, my freedom. Being selected to an elite house has great responsibilities, yet I have never been motivated by status. Now won't be an exception. Instead, my desire to escape has consumed my every waking moment, even when I'm assigned as a servant to one of the 5 royal houses. My undoing comes in the form of 5 handsome and mysterious brothers, hell-bent on thwarting my escape. Is it thwarting or thwarting? I don't know. Okay. Um, The secrets and magic that hide behind House Kincaid prove to be an exciting challenge, which ends up putting major kinks in my plans for freedom. Yes, I did, but the screen is small. I wrote this with Renee. Along with a mixture of precise timing and the hope of immunity, I will still find a way to get out or die trying. Mwah, back at you. And the reason I don't know, thwarting. I think I'm saying that right. We'll see. So let's dig in to chapter 1. When I die, it will be a death of my own choosing. My demise won't be because I gave up or because some idiot man had his way with me and later discards me like trash. No, I'll go down fighting. I won't beg or even cry for my life when the time comes, but I won't accept death either. When my time on earth comes to its end, it will happen on my terms and only my terms. I like her already. She didn't already set the stage. She's basically letting y'all know, boom, none of y'all gonna get the goods on me until I'm ready to go. If I perish today, it will be because I couldn't get out of this godforsaken camp. And when my time is up, I'm taking at least 3 of these suckers with me. I wanted to throw in a key word in there, and I think I might even did it when we were doing the first draft. I said sapsuckers, and Renee was like, Tigress, we don't say sapsucker anymore. And I was like, you know what, Renee? You're absolutely right. You don't say sapsucker, but I use that term quite frequently. But I digress. Anywho, continuing on. There are more than 250 women milling about in the grand hall, preparing themselves for what lies ahead. Well, we're in it. Well, we're in what used to be a grand hall. The paint has long since peeled. There are holes in the walls from gunfire, and there are patches of black soot from past fires. The grandeur is all but a washed out memory with a little remnants here and there to remind people of a time when war was a real thing. The area outside is no longer a sprawling yard of green grass and immaculate gardens. A barren decay of weeds and soot is the new setting that all in our camp have come to memorize. The area is known as the processing center, but it should have been called a refugee camp. There are fenced in areas with security gates and black and gold flags posted every 12 to 15 feet. A labyrinth of makeshift tents marks the landscape, acting as sleeping quarters for most. The large building that sits back behind the homes of the less fortunate has tarps covering its roof. There are children outside playing with garbage while guards stand in corners eyeing the women and wondering when it will be their turn to choose. The answer is never. So, they're in this place that used to be like some type of a grand hall. It's now like a refugee camp, and there are women and children that are being guarded by men. So I mean, we can use our imaginations. And if I remember correctly, because it's been a while since I read this story, I probably should have reread this before reading it to you guys. I don't think we go into detail of what that entails. I mean, you can use your imagination from there, right? Women are scarce, the human population a dying breed. The mating process is dangerous, and the few men who guard this section of the camp are given strict rules to follow. If they touch a woman in any way, they are to be executed on the spot. The sentinels see all, hear all, and there is nothing anyone can do to avoid their eyes. My name is Javaria. Jav- oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Back it up, Tigress. No, it is. It's Shavaya. Okay, I'm the one saying it wrong. Goodness gracious. Look at that. And that's what happens when you have weird names. And it's not a weird name. Javaya is a really cute name, but I was tossing an R in there. There's no R. It's just Javaya. Okay, so my name is Javaya. Even though what I am called no longer matters in this world we live in, especially while I stand among the other women. My hair is matted, my skin bruised from the constant fights and arguments with fellow campmates. The smell of sweat, unwashed bodies, and soiled clothing clogs my senses, yet I struggle until I'm blue in the face to hold in my cough. Urine and feces are the new cologne of choice. Apparently, I haven't adjusted to it. I know I never will, even though I've lived this way for as long as I can remember. Oh, thank you. Regardless of how sad it may seem, I've never known anything else. Bland food is what my palate absorbs, mixed in with other horrible smells that surround me day in and day out. My clothes are stiff and stained with sweat. No matter how hard I scrub when allowed a bath, my skin is tattooed. My skin is a tattooed canvas of bug bites and bruises from sleeping on the hard ground. It took me quite a while to understand the bruises aren't something that can be cleansed away. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything over here. Okay. I gotta find it. I gotta find out where I left off. Okay, here we go. But today could prove to be the day, the one day that everyone awaits, a day to be chosen. For me, it's a day for escape. I've been planning and plotting for months, watching, waiting. The guards come and go in 24-hour shifts. The medics will be in today to inspect us, and that's when I'll make my move toward freedom. Because to be selected is certain death. It will happen. It always happens. If someone isn't selected, they are worse off than dead. But if they are chosen, their fate is assuredly sealed. One woman is selected every 5 years, always the same process. The medics come, they give their assessment, and some deciding factor unknown to the public will seal one woman's fate. Well, not mine. Hi, Raquel. Mwah. I'm known amongst my kind as resilient. I fight hard and I work even harder to build my strength. I purposely allow myself to be put in situations where I'm forced to fight. It makes me stronger. I've broken my arm twice now, and each time I heal, I find the pain is less and less. Girl is on it. She's like, I'm going to be strong no matter what. And you'll be breaking bones to do that too? It's kind of heavy for me, but it's good. Like, I would want to see this. Like, I picture her like running around the enclosed fence, right? And she's in her raggedy clothes and she's sweating and just matted mess of just stank, right? And she's running and like it shows her when she first starts off, she's like this skinny little teenager girl. And then as it progresses to like this point in the book, she's like, boom, I'm ready. I'm buff. I'm strong. I got them muscles. But okay, let me go back to reading. Sorry, guys. Okay. My legs are strong. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. My legs are strong because I make sure to run the length of the camp daily. See, I said she was running the camp and I hadn't even read that part yet. I remember some stuff. Woo woo. Training myself for the harsh conditions I'll face outside the fenced wall. Weapons aren't allowed, but I've watched the guards mimicking their movements, and I know for certain I can hold my own if I have to. So homegirl was shadow boxing, right? She was like, let me watch what y'all doing. Ooh. Hey, Elise. Hi, beautiful. Hey. So yeah. So she's shadow boxing and copying their moves. That's a smart girl. Unfortunately, I had to put my strength to the test not too long ago. Oh, okay. I guess this is where the part where I touch on some of the atrocities that could happen. One of the guards, Tobias, tried to have his way with me when I was caught stealing food from. He learned fast that I was not someone to fuck with. I can't say it out loud because my grandbaby, but it's Fuck. For my crimes, I was thrown into the pit, a place filled with rotting flesh and maggots. It's the place they toss the dead. When I was finally allowed out, I was covered in wounds. My body mass less than what it was. Oh, okay, Elise. You're taking call. Oh, Stand Up for Cancer. Thank you for stopping by to say hi, sweetheart. I miss you. You got to send me some more pictures of your gorgeous hairdos. Do you like mine? All right. Bye, sweetie. Okay, they just tossed her in a pit of maggots. Do you know what that means? And remember, she's already bruised and got bite marks. Now, granted, I guess we could have went into a little bit further detail, but maggots are not going to eat you unless there's dead skin. Bye, sweetheart. Love you. Mwah. Right? Ew. But it's graphic and it kind of like gives you that like, oh God. And how long did we say she was in here? We don't say how long. We just say when they finally let her out. But can you imagine being in a pit with rotting flesh and maggots? I would have thrown up so many times. I would have just passed out and I probably would have drowned in whatever goo was down there. Ew. Okay. When I finally was allowed out, I was covered in wounds, my body mass less than what it was when I first entered. And for my troubles, the wounds were severe and infected. We'll just say that these maggots made it so. Okay? Right? That's a big hell no. It's our world, we created, so these maggots will do that back to you. And we do say how long she's been here. Wait till y'all find out how long this chick's been in there. For my troubles, the wounds were severe and infected. I spent a total of 21 days inside the medical facility. Oh, I thought it was going to say she spent 21 days in the pit. Okay, I guess we didn't say it. But she was in there enough to where she had to go to the medical facility for almost a month. Something most would count as a dream vacation. but it couldn't erase the days I lost of when I was forced to rot away in the hole. It had been at least 5 days, if not more. Oh, okay, we did say 5 days. We'll just say 5 days. Ew, 5 days. I wouldn't even be able to survive an hour, let alone 5 minutes. No, no, no. I wouldn't be able to survive. No lights, no food. The stench of death was my only company. Oh, poor girl. The first night I thought I would die, but then I reminded myself death is a quitter's escape. I am not a quitter. My refusal to put my fate in the hands of another is what keeps me alive. Go girl. Like, can we get the or like woo? Cuz I'm telling you right now, even though we wrote her as a strong character, real life Tigress is game over. After the first hour, I'm not even gonna lie, I would pass out. And the fumes alone, dude. Okay, but it's our world, so it can happen. Okay. One of the older women in the group starts talking to the others. Her name is Grianne, but everyone refers to her as Green. She is not a nice person. Her gray eyes harsh. It comes as no surprise that she becomes fast friends with the guards. It is already assumed she'll be the one chosen. Her strawberry blonde hair, which hangs halfway down her back, is finger combed daily. Somehow she manages to keep her body fed. She's healthier than most since she bullies the others for food, but her clothes still barely fit, which is common with the women in the camp. It's not like our meals are bountiful. The rumors say those selected will have better living conditions, a better life, but I know better. I'm confident that that's not the case. I've been witness to 3 selections, and after each, the women were never heard from again. Even the women chosen as servants are forgotten over time. Okay, dude, seriously? So now we got a bully in the camp. And when I think of Grianne, I don't think of her as like skinny. Like, you notice how they say that she has like more portions. Like I think of her as like like healthy and nice and fluffy with a little pushing for the cushion type look. But then she's got that long strawberry blonde hair and them gray eyes, and she finger combs it daily. She a bully. She be beating him up. I'm not gonna say what else could be going on in there, but whatever. The medics are arriving, shouts one of the girls in the crowd. The building that half encloses us faces the rear fence where they will enter. The broken down building serves as temporary shelter before they line us up in a row. Everyone else rejoices at these times, yet I feel little joy. My nerves consume me. When people are examined and considered too sickly, they are taken to the facility where they'll be made somewhat whole again. The sights in the crowd rise. The size. There's no T there. That's just there's no T. Just I make stuff up. I read words that aren't there. The sighs in the crowd rise in crescendo as the medics fan out in front of the gate. The camp bred women react as if the medics are their only salvation, and maybe to some they are. Women and children call out to the medical personnel as their vehicles stop in front of the gate. I can't help but roll my eyes at camp's I can't help but roll my eyes at camp's desperation. In a single file, at the camp's desperation. See, this is just way too small. I need to blow this up, but then I'm going to miss sentences. In a single file, the blue dressed medics approach the gate. Line up to receive your inspections, comes a voice over the loudspeaker. Per the norm, I do as I am told. Like the other women in our camp, I stand in line and wait to be received. I make sure I am toward the end, absorbing every single interaction between the women and the medics. It will take them a while to get to me, which gives me enough time to prepare myself for their inspection. I've gone over my plan 1,000 times in my head. Today is my day. Escape. Leaning forward, I study the progress of the examinations. The medics are going down the row of women, their fingers busily performing the same procedure over and over. They haven't removed anyone while making their rounds, checking eyes, mouths, and for the presence of open wounds on the body. All so routine, yet so very invasive. Digging my fingernails into my palms, I wait. Stay calm. I don't want to get too excited since I don't want them to suspect I'm up to something. The girl next to me shuffles her feet, and one of the guards doesn't hesitate to call her out. You there! Stand still, he barks. He barks. We'll talk about that in a second. He barks. Oh, see, and it doesn't even say he barks. It says his bark has many Many muscles has bleh, I swear I can't read tonight. His bark has my muscles bristling, more for the girl's safety than my own. Once again, I remind myself to remain calm. This is why I should have read this before I came on with you guys tonight, so I at least have an idea of what I'm doing. Okay, so let's talk about the bark thing, right? So I know why we use this as writers, and I'm not even gonna lie. When I read this, when I say his bark, luckily this actually fit, so it's okay. His bark was like his bite, his bark, his words or whatever were making her, antsy. But when we use dialogue tags, right, and we say blah 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 blah, he barked. Do you guys ever think of a dog? Because I do. Like, am I the only one? And then am I the only one that like analyzes that and I'm like, okay, well, how the hell is he barking? Like, how do you go, come over here? Like, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I don't know how that works. So yeah, let me know if I'm the only one. And if I'm the only one, that's fine. I will take it. But if I'm not, raise your hand. Raise your hand. Don't let me be alone, y'all. If y'all think the same thing I'm thinking, don't let me be alone. I'm looking up. I'm looking up, but I don't see anything. No one else thinks that? So we all like the bark dialogue tag. Oh, okay, Raquel. Not agreeing with me. No, I'm joking. Okay, so why don't you think that? I'm curious. We'll stop right here because I think after this page, uh yeah, we've only got 2 more pages to read. So come on, Raquel, hit me with some knowledge. Why don't you think that? And tell me why. Like, what I wish I was on Discord right now so that you could like legit tell me, because I know it's going to be hard to like type it all out. But what is it that you hear the bark? Is it just like the aggressiveness in the voice? Because I get it. Like when they say his bark is, not as bad as, or his bite is softer than his bark, or his bark, whatever that analogy is. I can't even think of what it is right now because yeah. But there it is. His bark is worse than his bite. You, Raquel. So that's why you don't think of that. So it's like for you, it's an aggressive tone, right? When you say bark. Okay. I totally understand that. And I am totally okay with that. You automatically go to his tone. Okay, well, Tigress, the weirdo over here, I'm thinking like bark as in literal when I'm reading. And it's just the way my brain works. Okay. We got 2 more pages in chapter 1. And then I'll take comments, feedback, commentary, and we can rap about this. Okay. The girl nods her head as her eyes go wide. She bows. The girl nods her head as her eyes go wide. What?
You said dude with the mermaids on TikTok. What's his name?
Sasso90 or something like that.
He's gone, right? They took him off TikTok.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone again.
His TikTok's been deleted for whatever reason.
Well, that was his second one.
Why they keep taking his mermaid shit down, bro?
I don't know. Are you sad because you can't hear the sirens anymore?
This makes me think.
Okay. I'll talk about what my son just talked about, mermaids and sirens and some dude on TikTok that we were following. Tigress knows that mermaids are real, just so you guys know. You may not think so, but I know so. Okay, anyway. 2 more pages to go. The girl nods her head as her eyes go wide. She bows, probably in the hopes she will remain unnoticed. Too late. The guards walk to stand in front of her, and I have to bite my tongue to keep from groaning out of frustration. A metallic taste fills my mouth. Damn, she bit her tongue that hard she had to make herself bleed? Come on, girl, you need your strength. What did I tell you? Stand still. His words make my insides flinch, even though I try with all my might to keep my muscles still. My body wants to bolt, but not out of fear. My need to run away from this camp is born from sheer determination. I want out of this place, and I'm willing to take the risk if it gains me even a moment of freedom. I'm willing to sacrifice a lifetime for just a moment, whatever the cost, even if that means doing something stupid. Yes, sir. I'm trying. The girl manages to speak. Even though she stumbles over every other word, I admire her strength to even think of putting 2 words together. Being shunned by the medics is something everyone fears. I push my thoughts outward, hoping that the man somehow picks up on my energy and moves on. Move away from us. No such luck. The medic is almost to me, and I am forced to hold back several curses that are tumbling around in my mind. I definitely don't want the guard to get in the way of my I have to move the thing over. The way of my plans. If the guard is here and decides to take an interest in me, my attempt at freedom will undoubtedly, I can't say that word tonight or any other night for that matter, but I know what it means. Undoubtedly be foiled. I'm nervous, and he can clearly feel my anxiety as he approaches. Even with my head lower, my eyes focusing on my worn, mud covered boots, I can feel the arrogance surrounding his form. He thinks he's better than me. You. I assume he's speaking to the fumbling idiot girl next to me, so I don't bother to raise my head. Looking at him when he's clearly addressing another would be a life altering mistake. Are you deaf? He barks out. But this time I can feel his words on the sensitive skin of my forehead, his breath making the hair on top of my head move. The strands shift just enough for me to notice, and I flinch. Stealing my nerves, I glance up. In my head, I have to keep repeating that this is what I want. I want to be chosen. I need to be chosen. It's the only way I'll get out of this place. When my eyes lock on his, I can't help the breath that is held hostage in my throat. It's now or never. And that is the end of chapter 1. Does she get out? Does she escape? And we know she don't, because then we couldn't write the book. Okay. So what do you guys think of chapter 1? Besides the fact that Tigress can't read to save her life, and she can't say undoubtedly. Undoubtedly. Did I say it right? Undoubtedly. Maybe I said it right this time, y'all. Undoubtedly. Okay, I'm going to stop doing that. So, comments, questions.
I already redid the thing. Why you erased it?
Well, that's why he would be able to use it, because you erased it. La la la. Sorry, I just butted in their conversation.
Why are you all up in this A and B conversation?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be up in the A and B conversation. I will see my way out.
Over there, I'm online. Leave me alone. And she's going to interrupt.
Now they want to talk stuff. Okay. Yeah, strong girl as lead is a good thing. I mean, you got to be strong to survive in a dystopian world, period, in a story. In my opinion, anyway. I mean, you don't want to be a liability. You need to be an asset. Like, you need to be able to run. You need to be able to hunt. You need to be able to fend for yourself. If you're not any of those things, you're a liability. Exactly. Going through rough stuff and still being strong. And that's not the end of it. I can say that much. But yeah. Being in the hole for 5 days, whoo, with maggots and dead bodies. Ugh. And then it's like, wait a minute. Is this supposed to be a romance? It's a romance, girlfriend. It's a romance. Well, I hope you guys liked it enough to tell other people to like it and to click that buy button so that me and Renee can just be like, oh, they like our stuff. Oh, I guess I could. You know what? I could, romance with maggots, right? I could read you guys the review that I got. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Where was it at? Okay, here, I actually posted it on Discord under new release content stuff. So this is the first review that Renee and I have gotten of Interwoven. It says, Zavaria is a young woman who has never known any different than living life as a slave. With her fighting spirit, she is determined to find a way to escape the life and to find freedom for herself. A new opportunity rises, but will it mean freedom or a new type of prison for Javaya? Oh, I like how that starts off. I didn't even read that first part. I thought she was just like saying that she got it and she reviewed it, but okay. My bad, Tigress. Read it all. This entire book is written from the perspective of Javaya and female character who manages to keep on fighting despite the setbacks she experiences. I like her character. She is strong, manages to see fault in others, but also in herself. The guys, well, I hope Shivaya is going to make them grovel. Graham and Drake won some bonus points. Oh my God, I love me some Graham and Drake. But their three brothers have some work to do. This book has some darker themes, slavery, abuse, without actual description. See? Violence, but triggers are mild. I especially like the mix of paranormal and apocalyptic themes, and I believe it's a series with plenty of potential. Definitely worth reading, and I'm looking forward to the rest of this series. And then, of course, she said she received a free copy via Booksprout, and she's voluntarily leaving a review. And she gave us 5 stars. Yay! Yay! Girl is stronger than me. I couldn't deal with bugs and rotting flesh. I would freak the F out. Hey, LJ, my admin's on. LJ, LJ, LJ. Yeah, I would freak out. Like, for reals. I would literally be like, I wouldn't survive the first hour. I would be like, I would have to like knock myself out. I wish I could leave good reviews. In what sense? Like, are you saying as far as writing the, oh, you can't find the right words? Gotcha. Well, I mean, you just say what you liked about the book and what you didn't like about the book. If there was something you didn't like, and then what the rating is out of 5 stars or out of a gazillion. If you want to give us a gazillion, we'll take a gazillion too. When I first started, so before I published, I was blogging. I was an avid blogger, so much so that I was able to interview Alexander Skarsgård. That's like my claim to fame right there. Anywho, what I literally would do is I would write what I loved about the book, what I didn't like about the book, if there was anything that I didn't like about the book. And if I really loved the book, I legit went through the book and I picked out like 1 or 2 quotes and was like, boom, these are my signature quotes out of this book. This is what I love. Like, I remember I did a review for, was it Kresley Cole? Hold on. No, it was Gina Showalter. And she liked the review. And I did it for, and the only reason why I know is because I have a favorite shelf up here that's right in front of me, and it's on my favorite shelf. And it was it Seduce the Darkness? Yes, with the Viking vampire dude. And I want to say, I don't think his name was Kincaid. Jesus, why can't I? Was it Seduce the Darkness? Or was it Ecstasy? No, it was an Ecstasy one. Anyways, yeah, Ecstasy and Darkness is the one it is. I'm looking at it. It's up there with my Black Dagger Brotherhood. But yeah, you just write what you like. Write what you liked about it. If there was something you didn't like about it, you can say that too. If you have like key scenes that you really love, definitely pick them out, because reviews help us authors like so much. Word of mouth. Like, people wouldn't buy my books without you guys, because you guys are the ones that are telling them, oh my God, go read Tigress. She's amazing. My family doesn't read my books. At least I hope they don't, because if they did, they would look at me in a totally different light. Don't read my books, Mom. When my dad was alive, though, he did like to tell people, when he lived in the community center, he did tell people, my daughter is a famous author. And they're like, oh my God, what does she write? And he'd be like, oh, she writes romance. And I'm like, oh my God, Dad, stop. These old people don't need to be reading that. No. I have people over there having heart attacks. And my grandfather, too, when he was alive, I remember we were back home visiting California, and I asked him, I don't remember what I asked him, but we got on a topic about me writing, and he was like, what kind of books do you write? And I was like, oh, Grandpa, I write romance, but you're not going to want to read that. And he was like, what are you talking about? I read everything. I was like, no, this is not for you. I was like, I write erotic romance. He was like, how do you know me and your grandma don't want to get erotic? I was like, TMI, no. But I gave him a book to read, and he loved it. I won't tell you what book he read, because that's our secret. But he enjoyed it. He enjoyed it. My dad's never read it. He didn't read any of my books when he was alive, and I don't think LL's read any of my books, even though I've dedicated a shit ton to him. You would think he would read it, but no. Yes, I'm whispering because I don't need to bring him in on this because he's no. It's our anniversary. Got to keep it casual, keep it calm, keep it calm. But yeah, my sister. Okay, I take that back. My sister, who at one time was editing my stuff, she reads my books and she loves them. I give her hope in the bedroom, she said. I don't know how though. Oh my goodness. So, does anybody have any questions for me? Whether it be like about the series itself or anything. You can ask me anything. Anything that I am able to answer. If I can't answer it, I'll tell you. I'm sorry, I can't answer that question. If not, I'm gonna take silence is golden. Wash my face off. Yeah, I had to take my face off. Like, here's my face. I got gussied up for y'all. I did some makeup and everything. My eyes are gray today. This comes out on Tuesday. It drops this Tuesday, August 24th. Yep, you can pre-order. You can pre-order. It is $3.99, I believe. $3.99. Oh, huh. And I have books coming. We have it in print as well as online. So I do have books coming in the mail, and I am going to do a giveaway. And I'm only going to do the giveaway on Discord because I want people to come to Discord and hang out with me. So you got to be on Discord. Like, for real, folks. Come to Discord because you can see me like this, and you can actually talk to me like we're on the phone. Raquel and I did that last night with Helen, and we had a blast. And there was even one other person there. So it was 4 of us, and we were good. And we were jamming too. Well, we were jamming in the beginning, but then after that, we just started talking. We had a good conversation last night, did we not, ladies? Did we not have a good conversation? We had a great conversation. Any other questions? My eyes are turning into Chinaman's eyes. I know you love Discord, Helen, so you'll probably win. It was so much fun, right? So yeah, I'll be giving away a book on Discord, and I'm also going to give one away on TikTok. I may give one away. I think I might do one for my newsletter too, my newsletter followers. I've got like 6,000 followers in there. And I did post in there I did send an email out telling them I was on Discord. So I think what I'm going to do is, in the next newsletter, tell them if you join Discord and you're active in the group, then you can win a signed copy. And then I'll sign all the books and send them to LJ so she can send them out, because if I do it, it's not going to come for a while. Raquel can tell you. It takes me a moment to get to the mailbox. I'm a homebody. The Asian's coming out. Look, my eyes. This is how y'all know I'm tired, because my eyes. I already got almond-shaped eyes. Oh, you saw the Discord email? That's how you need to join? Yeah! Holla! What's gorgeous? My eyes are already almond shaped, but they're like, when I get sleepy for whatever reason, my husband goes, "It's that Asian in your family coming out." I'll be like, uh-huh. It's a very small amount. Teeny small, except for Daryl. Oh, I told y'all I was going to tell you what Daryl came in here about, right? Okay. So we follow this guy on TikTok. Apparently they've taken him down again, and it was Sass 90. So dude goes out on these fishing excursions, like these fishing trips, deep sea fishing and stuff. And one night he's on TikTok live, right? He's just chit-chatting with everybody. He's just having a good time. And then all of a sudden you hear this, like it's the most eeriest yet beautiful sound ever. It is not a dolphin, because dolphins don't sound like that. They're more clicking sonar sound, right? And it was not a whale. I know what whales sound like, unless it was like an unknown species of whale, right? So he was like, I hear you. What is that? What is that? And somebody was like, it's a siren. Ebony, go in your home. Y'all saw my face change, right? Like the most rankest smell just came out of my dog. Go in your home. Go home. Gotta just pass gas right. She's right underneath my chair. So as I'm talking, I'm like, what the hell is
I smell shit.
that? Right? My husband's all, I smell shit. Ugh. Okay. Anywho. So he's like in the middle of the ocean. You can see the waves are like boom, hitting up a side against the fishing boat. He's getting like all these fish is like being like pulled in through the net that's like being dragged in the back, right? And you hear this sound, and it is eerie yet beautiful and very I can totally understand why these men are like falling into the ocean, right? I'm not high, I'm not drunk, this is a thing. Anywho, so then he's like, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Oh my God, I can't see anything. And he's like shining the light, trying to see if he can see anything. And you don't ever see anything. Now, if he created this, which he very well could have, he did a very damn good job. But because he was on live, like his reaction was just too like, oh my God, what is that sound? And then like, oh my God, you guys, do you hear that? Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Right? And on that particular TikTok that he had, they took his account down. So then he brought in a new account, and then we all started following the new account. Well, in the new account, he's doing another live, right? And he's got like all this crab haul coming in, and there's this one crab, and it looks like a normal crab. It's just, you know, chilling or whatnot. And he was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to save this crab. I'm going to toss it back in the ocean. He's like, here you go, Mr. Crab. I'm going to toss you back in the ocean. And then he's just back to talking to us. And he's done like the 360, you know, looking around and stuff. And then all you hear is this splat. And the crab gets tossed back. Like you see him toss it overboard into the water. And not even like a minute and 30 seconds later, the crab gets tossed back and it's completely smashed. And it's like, he's like, what the heck? He's like, did you guys just see that? Did you guys just see that? And then boom, all of a sudden you hear the sound again. That, ladies and gentlemen, was your friendly or unfriendly neighborhood mermaid / siren who was sick and tired of us polluting her ocean. That's all I got to say about that. Now, again, if he did make this up, he did a really good job. I don't care what anybody says. Mermaid, unicorns are too. I just don't know where they are. But mermaids, I mean, how could they not be real? We have not even looked into 80% of our ocean. They out there. Otherwise, why are we talking about them? Why we know about them? I know we all have like our imaginations and stuff, and we think of these fanatical things, but every myth has a grain of truth. Remember that. And I'm a firm believer in the spiritual and the otherworldly, and I know that mermaids are out there. But anyway, my son was coming in to tell me that they took his account down again. Why TikTok taking his account down? What's that all about? He's not violating any of their terms. He's not violating their TOS. He's going on live when he's deep sea fishing, and he's being lured by a siren, and he wants us all to see. Unless, of course, he got lured and they did something to him. He could be doing it. You're absolutely right. Maybe he is doing it. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying, if you guys could watch the videos. And oh, there's a girl I have to see. But I don't follow her though. So it might not work. There is a girl who like downloads the videos and plays them in the background. Oh my goodness. I don't follow her. I mean, I follow her, but I don't like subscribe to her. So she doesn't like pop up in my feed all the time. So what is this? I don't even know. Okay. Oh, okay. She's doing like a lip tutorial. You can get lost and you literally can get lost in TikTok. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to close it. It's closed. He probably did it to make it mysterious. He could have. Okay, has a question. What's your question, sweetheart? How mermaids make babies? I would say that they're born in these big, huge conch shells or clam shells with pearls. You know what? Maybe their genitalia is beneath their scales. Or maybe they made a different way, like with their mouths or something, or the tips of their fingers, or maybe it's telepathic, or maybe they're asexual. How they deliver the babies? Maybe they lay eggs. Because we can ask the question how they go to the bathroom. But if they are mermaids and the legends are true, when they come out the water, they got legs, which means they got lower body parts, which means they can get it on and go to the bathroom and all that stuff. And maybe underwater, there's a place where there is no water and they just go there. Like Daryl Hannah took Tom Hanks in Splash. She took him to her home, right? Didn't she take him to her home at the end of the movie? If you guys have ever seen Splash, by the way. So yeah. No, I don't think anybody really talks about that part. Usually when we talk about mermaids, right, we talk about Ariel and then the fairy tale mermaid where she turns into sea foam and all that good stuff. But yeah. I think they go to the bathroom on land. I think they procreate on land. And I think they have their babies on land, now that I think about it. And I do have a mermaid book. It just hasn't come out yet. It's called Voices, and it's an urban legend. Or an urban tale. I don't know why I just said urban legend. It's an urban tale, and it's part of my Urban Tales standalone series because there's no rhyme or connection to any of the books in that little tete-a-tete stuff. Remember? So there's a board behind me right here. I don't know if you guys can see it because it looks pretty clear over here. But there are 60 books. Oh, here, let me do this so you guys can see. Do you see that? There are 60 books written on there that I still got to write. They have titles, and 29 of those 60 books have covers. Yes. There's a cup on my bookshelf, and it's not my cup. This makes me angry. I've got something about Gumios. I've got a 9-tailed fox story that I'm working on called Enchanted. Boom, but it doesn't have the cover yet because my girl isn't done with it yet. Oh, hi, Shine. It's okay. You're not late. We're just in here like finishing up. I did read already though, so you did miss that part. But right now we're just doing questions and answers and just talking about mermaids and how they procreate and go to the restroom and get it on. Because, yeah, it's a thing. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. But you can catch me next Friday because every Friday night I do Friday night reads and I do them around 9:30 Central Standard Time. I don't know how many hours ahead of us you are because you're already in Sunday. I'm telling you, how they go potty, they got themselves an underwater home that has no water and they swim into some little holding tank. And when they go inside the holding tank, all the water drains out. And then they walk into whatever place their land is on and they have legs. And then probably right when they first get there, maybe there's restrooms on the left and the right of them, like men on this side, women on this side, straight row, this way, this way. Should I have been a flight attendant? The exits are here, here, and here. Helen says, girl, they ain't walking. Oh, it's 11:30 on Sunday there? Okay. Do they listen to Barry White? They better be listening to Barry White. Yeah, it's 10:26 here, so we've been on for a little over an hour. Or no, actually, it's about to be an hour in like 15 seconds. They probably listen to a whole host of stuff, but I wonder if they hear things differently, right? Because if you're underwater, that whole sound vibe is different from when you're on land, and I wonder if that affects them. I probably need to write that down for when I work on voices. Dun, 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 dun. Say that her hearing is affected when she's on land versus when she's not in land. Oh, that's right. Skylar's an hour ahead of me. Hold on. I'm really writing this down. I think I'm playing. I'm not. Voices. Hear the voices. So voices. Ooh, and that's probably a good reason why I called it voices. No, I'm talking about hearing. See, no more drinking for Tigress. Voices. Okay, hearing. Skewed versus on land and water. Then I'm going to stick that up on my board. It's 10:27 here. Thank you. This wig is legit expensive wig. Those two wigs are Amazon wigs. This is a Love Me wig, and it cost all kind of money. This ain't gonna ever go nappy. I probably shouldn't say that. That's politically incorrect. It's not gonna ever get tangled. I'll say that. Stick this on my board. Ta-ta. No, it's a sweetheart. I have different hairstyles for different things. Like yesterday, I had purple hair on, and it won't stay up. I have to pick it up off the floor eventually. But no, this messy bun do is a wig. Underneath is my real hair, which is short. I cut it last November. It was very long and very curly and very thick and very hard to maintain because it was natural. And I decided I wanted to do something new. So I cut it down. I shaved that bad boy down, and I had a boy haircut for a while, and then it grew back, and it's getting long. It's long enough now to where I can throw it up in some braids. But I like doing the wigs. I like switching it up. I like that I can have purple hair one day, white hair with some blue and black. That's behind me. And then my red and black. I've got a curly wig. I'll show you guys my curly wig because it's sitting over here, even though it should be on its headstand. So this is what my hair looked like actually last year for reals before I cut it. I know Skylar remembers because this is it was like long and thick and curly like this. So I got another one because it's like, oh, I miss my hair. And then I have another one that's kind of like this one, but it's all black. And then I have a straight one that's all black. I think I have a pink one. Hold on. I have a couple of different wigs. La, la, la. La, la, la. Oh, it's like a light violet. Oh, wait, there's another one. I have so many ones. Let's see what else I got up here. No, I think that's it. Is that it? Is that it?
How much longer are you going to be on?
Not much longer. Why?
Over bed.
Okay, I'm coming. So, this is like a light violet. I haven't even used this one yet. This is like a light violet. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me go. It's a light violet one. I haven't worn this one yet. This is also an Amazon wig. This is not an expensive wig. And then here's another Amazon wig. And this is for cosplaying. Dress up. And then this one here is like the nice little, it's not like hot pink. It's like that anime pink, right? So there's this one. And then I have some braided hair coming. Can't wait. And what's really nice is that me wearing a wig actually promotes my hair growth underneath. Because believe it or not, okay, let me ask you guys this question. How many times y'all wash your hair? Y'all wash your hair every day? You wash your hair every 2 days? Every 3 days? I want to see. I'm curious. And then I'll tell you guys how many times I wash my hair. Helen just said no. So how many times do you wash your hair in a week? Like 2 or 3 days. Okay. Helen is at 2 or 3 days. Raquel, what about you? Okay, yeah, every day is bad for hair. But what about you, Raquel? And Shine, how many times do you wash your hair? Shine does hers every day. Okay. To each his own, to each his own. Raquel, you're the only one left who needs to chime in. Chime in. Okay, I'll tell you guys how often I wash my hair. Y'all ready for this? 1 to 2 times a month. That's it. If I wash it any more than that, it is going to get dry, it's going to be brittle, and it's going to break off. My type of hair can't be dry ever. Yes, I love grease. Grease is my best friend, but it's not actually grease. I actually use a lot of avocado oil and olive oil. And yeah, that's normal for my texture hair, but 1 to 2 times a month tops. And sometimes it's only once a month. And sometimes it's like I'll skip and I'll do a by month because I just got lazy, but it doesn't do anything for my hair. My hair doesn't get sticky, gooey, or anything like that. It just stays healthy. And that's the way I want it. My husband, although he's bald, which I find hilarious, he washes his head, his scalp every day. But he has no hair. I don't understand. And he buys like Head and Shoulders. Like he legit has Head and Shoulders for his bald head. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, it is normal for my hair texture. No, Ebony, go back home. I don't want your little farty butt in here. And she's been eating dry food, so I don't even understand what she's going through right now. Oh, you had to cut it at work? Yeah. I only cut my hair. I probably should do it more often than not, but oh, okay. I'll admit. So, oh, she had a weave in. Yeah, I don't do weaves anymore. I used to way back in the day, but not anymore. I used to do sew-ins where my hair would be braided and then we'd lay tracks down and yeah, sew it in. But back to shining where you say you have hot weather. It's very humid here in Texas, which actually the humidity is really good for my hair. So even though my body feels icky, my hair thrives. But with that being said, the best place in the world apparently right now, because it's the only place I've been to. I haven't been to another like it yet. But Brazil, when I'm in Sao Paulo or I'm in Rio, OMG, my hair is amazing. Like, I don't even understand what it is. And it's humid there. Like, it's like moist humid. Like, you walk outside and you got like droplets on your face when especially when you're there in the summertime, which is our wintertime, by the way. Well, the US wintertime. But my hair was amazing when I was in Brazil.
Then why don't you go live in Brazil?
I'm not going to go live in Brazil unless you let me and you come with me. Bom dia. I like to mess with my hubby. He's like, why don't you go live there? But yeah, my hair was the best there. So I guess, like, I don't know. The texture, I guess it depends on the texture. So like my grandson Josiah, his hair is not as thick as ours and it's soft and curly. We wash his hair probably like once a week. Once a week, because his hair can't get too oily, but it does stay oiled. It just doesn't stay it can't get like ours because his hair is not that thick. It might get thicker later because my son's hair was like that in the beginning and then it got thicker. Brazil first, Korea next. That's funny. Yeah, Brazil's beautiful. I love Brazil. I love Brazil. I love Sao Paulo. I love Rio. It was funny because the office that I worked in at Rio, like the Saint Cristo statue in Sugar Hill was literally right. Like I looked outside and I was like, boom, there's the Christ statue. Boom, there's Sugar Hill. It was like right there. Get my butt done. Oh, do you mean like plastic surgery? Yeah. Brazil has lots and lots of plastic surgery. I knew one girl that I worked with at my previous job, and she worked in our Rio office. She got head to toe plastic surgery. It's a thing. I'm not going to do that. You're not cutting into my body. Oh, butt lift. Okay, well, Maylee's got this really good cream that tightens that stuff up for y'all. And you know them squats. Those help too. That's how I kept my patootie. All right, ladies, I'm going to jump off here. Hubby is working tomorrow, and so I need to go to bed because he's going to bed. Need to snuggle. This is my anniversary. I will have an amazing night. I hope you guys have an amazing night too. I got all dressed up. Nowhere to go but the... No, I'm joking. I'm kidding. For reals, I'm kidding. Sweet Sweet dreams. Bye. Love you guys. Mwah. See you later. Dun, 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 dun.